Now, I've mentioned before that Maimonides tells us that there is knowledge that is always hidden from the multitude, the masses, and that knowledge is only accessible to a few, and it's accessible at levels. Some you access this level, the others will access. There are few will go to the top, and he tells us there's a reason why that is, and he says he gives us the 5 reasons why the question of religion, especially the metaphysics foundation of religion, is not accessible to the multitude or to the masses. That's why they have to be given what you can call a dumped down version of creation and existence and all these things. And he gives us 5 reasons. He says the reason number one is because the topics of metaphysics are very difficult. They are very difficult, they are subtle, they are profound, they are deep. So there is a lot there. The second reason he gives is that people are not the same when it comes to intelligence or intellectual capacity. Some people are gifted more than others. So some people will completely struggle to understand it. So those ones, there is no way they can get it. So they just let it be. And then he gives us that reason. He tells us that that reason is you need a lot of preparatory lessons that are also very difficult. And he says this includes scientific understanding, that includes mathematical sciences, physics sciences, chemistry, all these. Before you move to metaphysics and religious, the core of religion, you have to have understanding of this topic. And these ones are very difficult. He says if you tell someone that you ask them if they want to get the true knowledge of things, they will tell you yes. But if you give them now, tell them they need to study, they will study for 6 months and they will be like, no, 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 no. This is too much. And he says you'll take years, maybe even till you die before you are able to grasp everything to get this knowledge together. So it's a lot of knowledge. And that's the reason why the general public will not be included in trying to understand the topic. The fourth reason is he says for people to understand these topics, they need moral, he calls it moral, some moral character, a certain type of pure moral character. And he tells us that most people can't get that. It should be a character of they can control their greed, they can control their emotions in general. They can control their urges, the physical urges and all those things. And most people cannot do that. Most people are greedy, selfish. They want to grab, they want to get, all those. So he says that's something that stands in the way. He also gives us the fifth. He tells us that most people spend life worrying about their basic needs: food, shelter, clothing, all that. So they don't have time to study science and metaphysics and then move up and get to understand this hidden knowledge about our existence and nature and God and all these things. So that's why people just get the dumped down fashion. It works for them. They are okay. They can now go and do farming and take care of the animals and work and look for money and for food and all those things. And they do that for the entire of their existence. So they never get time to study. And maybe this is not by accident, it's by design, who knows?